Hello, namaste, welcome back to greetarot. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope it's an amazing day for you. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support my channel. If you have already supported me, thank you so very much for all the love and the support. Thank you so very much. So in the description box I have my Instagram page link, as well as the text that I'm using will also be listed in the description box. So the topic for today is, what is your soul urging you to know? So I have kept 3 images of the mermaids, so choose intuitively. So 1, 2, 3, take your time, pause the video if you need to pause, and then choose, and the timestamps will be given in the description box. And remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, guys. So I'm gonna see you in your group. Hello, namaste. Group number 1, this is the image that you've chosen. Let's see what is your soul urging you to know. She looks very curious, so I feel like your soul is telling you to be more curious, to ask more questions, to do more research, not saying yes at the first time, asking more questions, getting deep into it, knowing more about it, analyzing, and then only saying yes to things. It can be about relationship, where you're going out, asking more questions to that person, knowing more about them, then only committing to something. If it's your career, or maybe you are someone who wants to study something, maybe you have something in your mind, go out, research about it, ask more questions, and then if you're sure, then only get ahead with it. Otherwise, you will not be happy and it will be a waste of time. Okay, so I feel like that's something your soul is trying to tell you. Okay, that's the message I channeled. Let's see what the cards have to add. So what is your soul trying to tell you? Maybe the people around you might have been doing certain courses, and maybe it's working for them, but if it's working for them, that doesn't mean it will work for you. So don't just try to do what others are doing, rather asking questions and doing the going deep inside. So search, like doing all the work, like go, if this is the thing that you want to do, like for example, just I have to say, maybe your sister is doing engineering, so go deep about it, ask more questions, know about all the subjects. And if it makes you happy, if you feel like, yeah, I'm ready for this, I like all the subjects, I like what they're learning, then go ahead with it. Otherwise, do something that you like, learn something that you like. Okay, you don't have to follow someone's footstep. That's what the message is. So let's see, I feel like that's what your soul is trying to tell you right now. Sometimes we get conditioned by the environment, and here your soul is trying to tell you to break free from that conditioning. Know your own worth. So that this is the time to be curious, this is the time to research, get deep into it, ask more questions, and don't be afraid to try something that is very new or very foreign to other people, right? Maybe this is something new that you want to try. Go ahead, if you feel like it, go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's what the message is. You don't have to do what others are doing, you can do something different as well. You can have a different life. So let's see, what is your soul trying to tell you? What is your soul urging you to know, group number 1? Trust in higher forces. Wow, we have the shaman. Maybe for some of you, there will be a teacher who will come and guide you, and they will tell you exactly what you need. So don't stop asking questions. Get curious, ask more questions. Whatever you have, ask. Don't be afraid or don't be shy to ask more questions. That's what I'm getting here. For some of you, if you don't know, ask divine. Divine will show you ways. Divine always shows way. Answer will come to you through different people, sometimes through different videos. It will come. So just ask and trust your answer you will receive. Again, the owl, the wisdom that you need will be given to you, guys. So have more trust, have more faith, and Don't be afraid to do the research. Don't be afraid to get curious. Don't be afraid to ask more questions. Example, when you're going to get married, ask more about how a marriage life should be, what a relationship is like. When you're trying to conceive, ask all about it, know everything about it, because it will help you in your journey. I feel like that it will help you to take better care of you, right? So always ask more questions. That's something is divine telling you right now. That's something is your soul telling you right now. And when you start asking, the answers will be given to you, and then you can really at this time trust the answers that will come will only benefit you. Yeah, so don't be afraid to ask questions, don't be afraid to get curious, and don't be afraid to get, dive deep into it, into the things. You will be safe. So let's see, if you are someone who is committing to a project, ask more about it. What people you will be working with. Maybe ask about their background. Sometimes that kind of check is necessary. It feels like that here. If you're going to do something new, why not ask and have a little bit of a picture? You don't have to know everything. Yes, we cannot know everything, but anyways, have this outline, right? You need to have a vision, like where are you going, what are you doing? Have that. So be more curious and ask more questions. That's the message here. That's what your soul is urging you to tell. Don't say yes to everything. Have opinion, okay? So let's see. Wow, because that will give you the abundance that you want. Look again here, the penguins are following the path. Maybe these two penguins are looking at each other, and maybe they're like, no, we don't want to go with them. Maybe we'll take a different route. Maybe you are also wanting to take a different route. So for that, you need to be authentic with yourself. That's why you need to do that digging. As you do the digging, you will know a lot of things that you don't know right now, and as you know a lot of things, then you will be able to understand whether this is good for you or not. And if it's not good, then you can change the direction here. And when you're changing the direction, trust everything will work out in your favor. The abundance that you want will get. The sun will shine. Okay, so don't settle in for less. If you don't like something, you will, even if you don't know now where you need to go. If you're someone who is right now going to do something, and then you're getting curious, you're asking questions, and then you get answers and you don't like it, maybe don't do that, because the next path, the next step, the next direction will be shown to you, guys. That can lead to a lot of abundance here. Be authentic, guys. So that's why when you're digging like a relationship, for example, relationship, you're just meeting this person, and then you're getting to know, and maybe you've been talking for 1 month or 2 months, then suddenly you are asking more questions, and the way they answer, you're not liking it, right? And then you're questioning whether should I continue it or not. So just don't go with it, because it might not work out. So it's better to stop that there, okay? Instead of feeling like, everyone does that, so maybe it's not that bad. Sometimes we do that. Don't do that. Stop yourself from that. And as you let go of those things, new things will come that will be good for you, guys. So ask more questions. I feel like that will give you, dig deep, do the background check if you need to do, and then only commit. Yeah, look, oh my god, you got the abundance card too. Yeah, it might require you to compromise something. It might require you to take risk, right? For some of you have already walked, as I told, maybe you have been in a relationship with someone for like 2 or 3 months or 4 months. So you have been talking with them, and now you're getting to know each other well, and you're seeing that this person doesn't feel good to me, like this is not what I'm looking for in a relationship. You might feel like that, and sometimes yeah, relationship takes effort. Maybe people will be talking about it, but in your heart you might feel like it, that this is not for me. I need to stop this. I cannot continue it, right? And then I'm saying that yeah, it will require a lot of compromise from your part. It will be a little bit risky to say that at that time, but there is so much more good that will come when you when you don't do something that you don't like stop saying yes to the things that you don't want to do, okay? Yeah, because there is so much abundance is coming your way. Trust, guys. Trust your heart. That's what your soul is telling you. Trust. If it doesn't feel right, it's not for you, because there's so something better that is coming your way that will give you a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness. And again, if you're in a relationship, right, and you're asking these questions, you're digging deep, and you're liking them more and more and more, that's what is right for you, right? But if it doesn't connect with you, it's not right. So that's what I'm getting here. And as you step, I feel like for some of you, you need to step out of it, or let go of those things. And when you let go of it, that's when you will know. When you're digging deep, you will know what's best for you. And as you do it, it will bring a lot of abundance. Look at the word abundance came twice here in your group. So there is something better coming your way. So don't settle in for less. Get curious, ask more questions. That's what your soul is trying to tell you. That's what your soul is urging you to know right now. Group number 1. Frequency shift. There is something that you need to shift, right? Yeah. Yeah, you need to shift something. Maybe for some of you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe doing some meditation, doing something to raise your vibration will be very good. Maybe meditation will raise your vibration, or getting out in nature, doing yoga, or connecting with like-minded people, connecting with the people who have a lot of wisdom, knowledge, will actually help you to raise your vibration. And as you raise your vibration, you will clearly understand what you don't need, why you feel you need, maybe because of the conditioning, because of the environmental, the environment we live. Sometimes we are conditioned in that environment to believe that this is what we need to do, and that's why we fall into the trap that this should be our life. Maybe my sisters are living like this, everyone around me is getting married at this age, so maybe I have to get married at this age. Sometimes environment kind of conditions us into believing that this is what is the best for us, right? And we keep on doing the same thing what others are doing in our environment. But here you don't have to do that, right? You have a different path. You have a different life that is full of abundance that is waiting for you guys. So shift that kind of mindset, and don't let you compare yourself to anyone else, because your life is going to be so much different from other people. So try to raise your vibration here. Listening to meditation music will help. Going out in nature will help. Connecting with your angels will help. Reading good books will help. Grounding your energy, going near a lake or a river will help to raise your vibration. So do something that can help you to raise your vibration, so you can see if you're being authentic or not, right? So here it's time to be authentic. It's time to be honest with yourself. For some of you don't know certain things. That's why you might be committing, right? So it's better to ask. That's what your soul is telling you. So let's see. We have divine order. Do what you feel is right. Look, an important lesson is unfolding. For some of you, you will feel like, yeah, this is not for me. This is not for me. Everyone is doing it, but this is not for me. You already have this feeling. And that's why your soul is telling you, get deep into it, know more about it. Because you will understand so much that you are not understanding right now. And you know what? It's okay to shift direction. It's okay to shift your path. It's okay to change direction. Sometimes it's better than committing to something that you don't want, right? Isn't it? Again, sometimes we try to commit to a relationship even though we know that it's not working, even though we know that we don't love this person. But sometimes because of the environment, because of the conditioning we have, right? Because of the limited beliefs we have, we kind of continue doing it. We kind of try it. But this is not the time to do it. This is the time to let go of those things and have utter faith in the higher forces, and they will show you the path that's best suited for you guys. Okay, so let's see the tarot, the final messages from the tarot. Okay, so what is your soul urging you to know, group number 1? What is your soul urging you to know? Okay. So we have like 4 cards. I think 3 cards. I'm going to take that. Okay, so let's see the final messages. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Look, we have 6 of Swords and 7 of Cups here. Look, Queen of Swords. If your soul is telling you to be like Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very good with boundaries. She's very good with cutting off people. If these kinds of people are not helpful at all, she's going to cut them out. She's not going to entertain anything that is not necessary in her life. She is not entertaining any drama. She is not entertaining any people who take her peace away from her. She's very strict with her boundaries, and she's very intuitive as well. She has a structure. She's very committed. She knows what she wants to do. She is not confused with the 7 of Cups. If she's confused, I feel like she will go dig deep and know all about it, and then she knows, yeah, this is something I don't want, so I'm letting go of it. And this is something I want, so I'm gonna go move forward with it, right? Again, 7 of Cups, she knows this is the cup she wants, and she's going to move forward with it. And when she's moving forward with this cup, she knows that everything will work out because she's sleeping here, right? Because she knows that the higher forces will help her, right? Like that only. Your soul is telling you to be very strict with that, with boundary, with not allowing other people to manipulate you into thinking something like this will be best for you, do that will be best for you. No, this is the time to go search, dig deep, know more about yourself, ask more questions. It's okay to be confused, but don't let other people decide something for you. It's time for you to decide what's best for you. Take that time and look at all the cups, look at all the options, and dig deep. Like every option, try. Yeah, know more about each option, and then choose the best. Choose the best and move forward with the best one that's best suited for you guys. Like that only you will have more peace and calmness. Yeah, it's time to cut the cords with the people who try to manipulate you, who try to put their beliefs onto you, who try to put their dreams onto you. Don't listen to them. Yeah, it's time for you to ask yourself, what is my dream? What I want from life? What kind of life I want? This is what your soul is telling you. To be more curious, to know more about yourself. Yeah, this can be only done when you are allowing yourself to listen to your soul. And for that, we have to raise our vibration, isn't it? By grounding, by meditating, by doing yoga, by connecting with people who make you happy, where you feel comfortable. That's how you raise the vibration. And when you raise the vibration, the correct people will come. That's how it works. The correct scenarios will be manifested. The correct situations will come. It will be magical, right? So this is the lovely message I received for group number 1. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. Hope it gave you some guidance that you needed right now. That's all the messages. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Hello group number 2, this is the beautiful image you have chosen. Let's see what is the message, what is your soul urging you to know. I feel like your soul is telling you to visualize more, to imagine more. What kind of life you want, keep on imagining that. Keep on visualizing that. Spend some quality time with yourself and imagine that kind of life that you want every day. for some of you, I feel like committing a 15-minute visualization practice will be very helpful for you guys. So if you have, maybe for some of you have a plan like, I want my future like this, and your soul is telling you this is the correct time to start visualizing. For some of you, you're very creative as well. You might be writers, you might be someone who paints, who draws, or any creative field. I feel like this is the best time for you guys to spend some time. Yeah, if you are a creative, right? Take your pen and paper, sit there, spend time, imagine, and the flow will come. Okay. So if you are facing a creative block, maybe visualize yourself seeing writing, and as you visualize yourself seeing writing, things will flow. That's the key. Imagination is your power. That's what your soul is urging you to know right now. Imagination is your power. Visualization is your power. And visualization, I feel like visualization is such a best method to create the life we want, to manifest our desires into reality. So I feel like that's what is your key to success. That's something your soul is urging you to know. Let's see the cards. Group number 2. Again, spending time near a water body, trusting your intuition is also something I'm getting here. And with body, I'm getting like, you are actually reprogramming your subconscious mind right now. I feel like that. You're letting go of your limited beliefs. You're working on it, and I feel like that's very good. Wow, take charge with authority, right? Yeah, it's time to take. Wow, we have the warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Yes, wow. It's time to be the leader of your own life. Again, take charge. Visualize something that you want. Take stand. Yeah, this is the life I want, so I'm visualizing it and I'm taking action accordingly, right? So yes, I want to become an author, right? For example, so visualize yourself writing an amazing book, see yourself having that happy ending, and what you need to do next after that visualization is you need to take action. You need to take one step at a time. You need to take action. Only visualization is not going to help. Yes, it's one of the main ingredient, but at the same time, the other thing is to take action, to have a structure. Write all the things that you want to do, like manage your time well, be focused, be concentrated, and give your full focus into the things that's important to you guys. So make a list what's not that important and what's important. So the first on the list will be the important ones, and the last will be the non-important things that you have to do. So just focus on the important things, complete that, and then if you have time, then only go to the not so important things, right? So this is the time to do that. Be very you need to organize that thing, because this is the time to take action. This is the time to take action so you can have everything that you want in your life. This is the time to be fearless. Don't let your fears come in between, and maybe your fear can be your obstacle, right? Sometimes because of our fear, we don't take action. This is not the time to do that. Again, in the right hand, they have these weapons, isn't it? Like they are holding something. They're ready to take charge. They're ready to fight. They know that this is the best thing to do and they're going to do it. So take charge of your life. Be the leader, because you are the leader. You have this leadership quality. So don't be afraid to take that leadership quality. Be fearless, because you have that courage in you. You are the emperor. You're organized. You are full of structure. You have it in you. Utilize it. And one of your main gifts is visualization. As I told, visualize, then listen to your intuition, go ahead and take action. And if you are, I feel like the power you hold is you can complete anything that you set your mind to. So morning you wake up, right? You have a plan for the day, and you know what? You are the people who will complete the task if you set your mind into it. But if you're not setting your mind into it, there is a part of you that gets very imaginative and loses the track of time. and so you will not be able to commit, right? So procrastination can be a problem for some of you, and this is not the time for that at all. This is the time to take charge. Go ahead, do the work, because your hard work will pay off. That's what I feel like. Okay, so don't let any fear come in between. Go ahead with your plans. This is the time to go ahead. So if you have been thinking of writing a book, this is the time to take that pen and paper and start writing. And whenever you're feeling a little bit confused, go out, have a walk, take a 15 minutes deep breathing, do deep breathing exercises, and come back and start doing it again. You know what? You will have the energy to do it. You have it in you. You have this leadership quality. You can take charge. Actually, if you set your mind to anything, nothing is impossible for you guys. That's what your soul is urging you to know. You have so much power in you. So don't ever say that you cannot do something, because if you set your mind to something, you will do it. You have it in you. That's what your soul is telling you right now. Once you think that I can do it, you will make it happen. So if you know, maybe there are some sort of past events that happened that you thought you will do it and you made it. Think of those events whenever you're trying to quit, or whenever you're feeling like I cannot do it. So that's what your soul is telling you. So let's see what else. Again, you have more cards. The truth and renewal. Yes, this is the time to do that. I feel like for some of you, you have been a little bit procrastinating on things, thinking that this is not possible. You have been a little bit, I feel like that, you know, you have been off track for some of you. And the truth is you can do anything that you set your mind to. So this is the time to renew that. This is the time to have this like childlike energy, right? To bring that playfulness again. So maybe for some of you have been doing something for so long and it's kind of getting boring, and maybe that's why you're feeling like it's not going to work out, so you're trying to give up. So come up with a plan that will excite you, so you can do the work, the necessary work. Yeah, again, example, you are someone who is writing a thesis, right? So you have been writing, you have been very much dedicated to it, but then there comes a point, maybe you're a little bit stuck, right? And for some of you, you're feeling like, oh, I should just quit this, I cannot make it happen. Yeah, maybe right now there is this point in your life that you are procrastinating on the work that is important. This is not the time to procrastinate. Maybe you can ask help from other people. For some of you, for others, it's like, again, this renewal. You need to get back into the energy when you first started this thing. Maybe you were very curious when you first started it. You were very excited for it, right? That fresh beginner's mindset you need to bring. That will help you. Take charge, be the leader, get into this beginner mindset and keep on going. The truth is, you can make anything happen. You can make anything happen if you set your mind into it. So don't procrastinate. Procrastinate group number 2. That's what your soul is trying to tell you, urging you to know right now, that you are the leader. You can make anything happen. So bring the child in you back, okay? Do some sort of activities that you used to do during your childhood days. That will also help you, or maybe connecting to the people that you know from childhood will also help you. Okay, ask for support. That's important. So let's see what else your soul is urging you to know. Improving health. Oh, again, look, take charge. If it's about health, you know, if it's about health, take charge. Do that, right? Again, for some of you, oh wow, look, the situation will improve. Yes, again, it feels like some of you are trying to give up on something. Some of you are procrastinating on an idea. For some of you, it can be regarding health also. Maybe you're like, oh, it will not improve, nothing will work out. So this is the time to take charge of your health. Yes, I'm going to work towards it. I'm going to have a healthy mindset. I'm going to work. I'm going to use positive affirmations. I'm going to do my best for my health. And as you do it, things are going to improve. The situation is going to improve. If it's health, definitely it's going to improve. That's what your soul is urging you to know right now. So don't worry a lot. Don't worry. For some of you, if it's regarding your health, Maybe there is a lot of worry, right? And that worry is not going to help. So be fearless and stand strong right now, because the situation is not going to be the same. It's going to improve. You will have your health back. That's, for some of you, that's the thing. You will have your health back. Things will improve. For some of you, this can be regarding something else, right? It can be about your work area, about your relationship with yourself, something about your creativity, whatever it is. The situation is going to improve very soon. Don't worry, just take charge, keep on moving, go with the flow. What you can do from your part, do it. Don't procrastinate on it. Be a little bit, like as I told, manage your time well, have a time for self-care. Do what's best for you right now, but don't procrastinate. Don't sit on the ideas, because things are not going to the same. Right now what are you going through is just temporary. Things are going to get better, right? So that's the message. That's what your soul is urging you to know, to have that beginner's mindset. Wow, simplicity. Yes, that's what is required. You're making things complex by thinking a lot. That's what needs to shift here. Again, if you look at the child doesn't think a lot of things. Children just enjoy the present moment. They don't make things complex, right? Sometimes our overthinking makes things so much complex. Again, a person who has certain health issues, right? How can we complex it? By just Googling about it, then worrying about it. It will make us feel like nothing is going to work out, nothing will improve. Yeah, we start dwelling on that fear, and that's not at all good for our health. Stress is actually I feel like stress is actually so bad for our health, isn't it? And what happens is, when we are trying to improve our health, we Google a lot of things, we get all the information that is not necessary, and that all information can actually be so bad for us. It can create so much fear. So if you're someone who is doing that, stop that. Make your life a little simple by not not looking for the information that is very negative here. Okay, yeah. So that's why this child, I feel like, to bring more playfulness, to have a simple life, right? To cut all that negative news that makes your life complex. Doing the simple task, what you can do, not procrastinating. If your health is not so great, maybe doing the simple tasks that you can do. Maybe you can pray. Yeah, asking for help from other people will be good. But you can avoid all those negative news. Avoid the people who gives you a lot of negative news. Maybe if you have some sort of WhatsApp groups where all the time the negative news comes, maybe get out of that group. Do that for yourself. I don't know why I felt like for some of you, maybe that's a message, because it creates a lot of panic in you, fear in you. And here your soul is telling you not to be fearful, to embrace fearlessness, because that is how you're going to conquer this thing, right? That's how things will improve. So let's see. This will improve, definitely. Oh my God, look, you have the ancestors spirit here. Connect to you. Look, we have Lord Ganesh as well. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed. Now this will heal. So if it's a health issue, it's definitely going to heal. I feel like that's what is shown here. If it's your children's health as well, that is also going to improve. Okay, yeah, for some of you, this can be your children's health as well. Yeah, for some of you, if you're interested in plant medicine and all, maybe that will help with your health. If you're trying to do that, go ahead and do it. Yeah, maybe for some of you, that will be the case. For some of you, if you're healers, you're into plant medicine, I feel like you will be very good at it. That is also there. Okay, yeah, that is also came through. For some of you, your child's health is also going to improve. Don't let this negative news put a lot of fear in you, guys. That's what your soul is urging you to know. With this infinite abundance, Ganesh is helping you to remove all the obstacles that is in your path, and your ancestors are also helping you to heal this thing. Okay, so you're so protected right now, group number 2. Even though you cannot see it, your soul is telling you you're protected, you're safe. Things will get better, the situation will improve, the health will improve, the things will improve, right? So embrace this simplicity. Don't make your life more complex than it is. Okay, don't feed on these negative news. Let go of that. So how can you make your life more simple? Write that in your piece of paper, then wait for the answer. The answer will come. Let's see the final messages for group number 2. Yes, we have the 4 of Wands and Strength. Oh my God, this is the time to be confident. This is the time to face your fears, guys. This is the time to free yourself from your own fears. This, for many of you, this is your fear that is stopping you from taking action. You need to work with, you need to work with your fear. You need to get out of your fear. This is just your fear, guys. It's your fear. Nothing bad you're thinking will happen. Everything will be stable here. But right now you are not stable. I feel like your mindset is not stable. That's what needs to be stable. You need to stable that, right? Yeah, you need to work on that. That's what you need to work. So first thing, ignoring the negative news. If you can quit the news watching things, if you're watching news a lot, I would recommend stop doing that. If there are people around you who comes with all the bad news all the time, I feel like stop entertaining those people. Yeah, take care of your well-being. So you have every right to say no to the people, right? You can just tell them, like, please don't say this to me. I'm not right. No, I'm not in the right state of mind right now. So please, I don't want to hear this. Say that. This is the time to take care of yourself by doing that. Okay? And again, I told you, by getting out of some sort of groups that is focusing too much of negativity, or maybe if you're someone who looks at the comment section and you see a lot of people fighting over something silly, that all is actually taking your energy from you, and maybe that can bring a lot of fear in you right now. I feel like letting go of all those things will be very helpful, and the situation is definitely improving. Don't worry. Yeah, that's all your soul is trying to tell you. Things are going to get better. The sun is going to be rising. Things are getting better, and you will be feeling like a child again. You will be feeling energetic again. Things will be moving forward for you guys. So right now, take charge. What you can do today, do it. That's it. And the future is going to be better. And this is just a temporary thing. Okay, so that's what your soul is urging you to know right now. Okay, so that's the message for group number 2. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated, hope it gave you some clarity. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you soon. Bye bye, take care. Group number 3, this is the image that you have chosen. Let's see what is your soul urging you to know. So your soul is telling you to turn back on something that you have been obsessive about. Maybe it's your dream that you're obsessing, so it's time to it's time to detach yourself from that thing, because when you start detaching, that's when it is going to blossom. The more you attach to it, it will take more time. For example, I have talked about it, right? So when you get too attached to a person, you are with that person for 24 hours, right? And sometimes you need your privacy. So what you will do is next, when you see that person, oh my God, they are going to stick with me, so I'm going to run away, right? Because it's too much. You're not getting the space. Like that only manifestation. When we plant a seed, we have to be patient. It will grow. It will take its time. Only we can nourish it with the correct amount of water, correct amount of sunlight, isn't it? That's when it grows. But if you are doing it too much, it will not work out. So that's what I feel like the message is. So let's see. Wow, trust your instincts. And all the animals, maybe spending time with animals will be very important for you guys. Maybe there is an animal spirit guide that is helping you at this time. Maybe there is a pet. You have a pet. Spend time with that pet, because when you're spending time with that pet, you release a lot of stress. You get a lot of positivity. There is shift in your vibration when you spend time with animals, when you spend time with pets. Okay, and again we have this deer, and here deer is very nurturing animal, right? So it's time to nurture yourself. It's time to give you the love. It's not the time to be hard on yourself. It's not the time to criticize yourself, like I cannot make this happen, I have to do that. No, be gentle with yourself, guys. Love yourself, and as you love yourself, you will see that how you know what you need to do. That's what, your intuition will be very clear. You will be very clear, yeah, this is what I want to do today, I'm going to do that. You will not be so attached to your results as well. When you are taking care of yourself, you're being compassionate with yourself, you will not be that hard. Okay, so again, if you are, maybe for some of you, again, a message is like with this trust your instincts is, if you're getting an opportunity and if you feel off, if you feel like, yeah, this is not good for me, even though it looks like gold, it might be glitter. So if you feel like it, trust your instincts, because your instincts are correct. Okay, trust your instincts, because it will save you. That is also your soul telling you, listen to your instincts always. Group number 3, you are very intuitive. So let's see, and spend time with animals if you can, or watch, if you don't have an animal, watch animal movies. There are animal, yeah, maybe watching Geographic Channel and all. Okay, it will help. Wow, look, we have hope. Look, again, you have this, look, 4-legged. Again, you have a lot of animals, 4-legged animals, right? So maybe for some of you, you have an animal spirit guiding you. Maybe you have been seeing some animals all the time. Maybe there is a message. So if there is an animal that you have been seeing all the time, maybe when you open YouTube, maybe in your dream you have seen some animal, maybe this animal spirit has a message for you. Trust your instinct and Google their spiritual meaning. Maybe you will get your answer. Okay, again, prayer, you might have been praying for something. Yes, your prayers have been answered. You know, your prayers have been heard, actually. I feel like, and the moment you get out of your own way, your manifestation will come. So let go of that attachment by being more positive, by being more hopeful. Okay, and spend time with animals. Work on your negative thoughts, change it to more positive thoughts. Okay, so that's what the message is. Change it to more hopeful thoughts, and more and yes, prayers are powerful, right? So as you pray, yes, your prayers will be answered. The universe is actually listening to you. Your soul is telling you, your universe is listening to you. Your prayers have been answered. You will get your prayers answered. Don't worry. Don't worry, just enjoy your life right now. Turn back on the habits that is not good for you. Turn back on the people who are not good for you. Turn back on some sort of maybe there is some sort of social media pages that you need to quit watching because that gives you a lot of stress. Do that as well. But something with animals, maybe for some of you want to do something with animals, and if you feel like, yes, I want to work with animals or something like that, go ahead, because you will be very good at it. So let's see. Take action. Yes, look, get more information, take action. For some of you, if you are being called to work with animals, go ahead and take action on that thing. Get more information. Maybe for some of you, you want to become a doctor, like a doctor who treats animals. Yes, get more information. What is the best university? Take action. Right? For some of you, this can be, like as I told, maybe there is an animal spirit team, animal spirit. Maybe you are seeing that. Go ahead, Google their spiritual meaning, and then you will see that, yeah, I have this message. Oh, maybe I should do that. Do that thing. Take action on that thing, because it will take you to your dreams and desires. Because you're very near. Your goals and desires are very near, but something that you need to let go of it. Take action on it. Something you need to show your back to. Take action on it. Maybe it's a habit of yours that you need to work on. Take action on it, right? Yeah. So let's see. What is your soul urging you to know? Yeah, again, trust your instincts and take action. That will take you to your prayers. Trust your instincts. As you feel, take action. If you feel something like I need to do this, go ahead and take action. Because your instincts are very strong. Because it is going to take you near to your desires. That's what your soul is telling you. You're worthy of big things. You're worthy to dream big, okay? So don't dream small things, dream big, because you can have that. And if you are someone who is dreaming big things, no storm can come in between and take it that. So if you're committed to your dreams, you will get whatever you want. That's what I feel like. Okay, so let's see one more card for you guys. Yeah, birthing. Wow. Again, birthing is a very difficult process, right? Sometimes when we go through the birth, it's difficult. Yeah, for you guys as well. So you're taking action on something, you're doing something, it's difficult, it's a lot of hard work. Yeah, sometimes it's challenging, it's like a storm, like something, sometimes there are a lot of challenges that you have to face. It's difficult, but once it comes out, it's so beautiful, right? Like that only. Right now you need to be very consistent. Sometimes there will be challenges, but you don't have to give up, right? You have to give up on the behaviors that is actually coming in between your desires, right? So again, you have a goal, you have a dream, right? And you're working towards it, and then you're not seeing the results. So it can be challenging when we don't see the results, and then the storm, it plays inside of us. We are emotionally feeling like very heavy because things are not working out, because we are so focused on the external. So rather focusing too much on the external, focus on your internal. Work on yourself. Build that trust, build that hope, and let go of the attachment to the result. As you do it, what will happen? You will birth what you want. You will birth that outcome that you want. Okay? So you will be able to overcome all the challenges. You have that in you, right? And here, always trust your instincts, because your instincts will lead you to your dream fulfilled. Yeah, your dream will be fulfilled when you take action. It will take you to your dreams. Not your dreams, but near to your dreams. It will show you the steps. Yeah. Again, if you look at the birthing process, it's a big process. It's a long process. Like we have to, the child has to develop for 9 months, and then only we get. So again, in life, sometimes when we want to achieve something big, we have to work. Sometimes there will be challenges. Again, pregnancy is not so easy, right? There has, the first 3 months, there will be so much of nausea and all. The female body is so tired, and then comes the last few months. Third trimester is also so difficult. There is lack of sleep, so many issues. But then too, it's challenging. When we go with the flow, what we get is this beautiful baby. Like that only. Yes, right now also you might be facing a lot of challenges. Things might not be working your way, but don't give up. Only give up on the habits that tell you to stop this thing. Give up on the people who tell you to not dream big. Yeah, that's what the message is here from your soul. And so let's see what else. What your soul is urging you to know. Yeah, it's ascension. Look, move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. Again, for some of you, you are a little bit attached to your external circumstances, and you can only improve your external circumstances by actually focusing on the internal, by focusing on hope, faith, by releasing what you cannot control. Sometimes we try to control everything, and we cannot. We can only control what is in our hands. So control only that thing. Your emotions is in your control. You can control that. The way you think, you can control. You can control your thoughts. Nothing else is in your hands. So do that. And as you do that, you will move away from this darkness, and you will see the light. You will see things moving forward in the way you want. That's what your soul is urging you to know right now. You're full of light, actually. Yeah, you're someone who wants to give a lot of love to other people, but sometimes you're not getting that back. So give that to yourself. Give that love, compassion, nurturing energy to yourself, and then only give it to other people. First recharge yourself, and then only give your light to other people. Otherwise, people will misuse your light. Turn back on the people who drains you right now. So right now, just focus on yourself, your well-being, on your dreams, and dream big, because the light is near. Okay? And have hope. So let's see the final messages for you guys from the tarot cards. Yeah, look, we have this 9 of Swords, a lot of worry-based energy. You need to work on that. That's what you need to turn back on, guys. And yeah, do something that will help you with sleep, okay? Before going to sleep, maybe reading a book will be beneficial. If you're someone who scrolls the social media, I would recommend you to stop doing that. Watching more comedy movies, laughing more is something I recommend here. Or maybe doing something, some self-care routine before going to bed, that will be very helpful. We have King of Wands. And Three of Pentacles. Okay, again, she has this basket and she has her 3 eggs. It feels like first keep eggs for you. Keep your all eggs in your basket and then only give the rest. After fulfilling yourself, then only give the extra. Like again, your energy is getting drained here. There are people, maybe there is a fire sign around you who takes your energy that person might not give you back. So it's important you fulfill your soul, you give that love, you put all your eggs in your basket and the rest only give it to other people here. You need to take care of yourself. That's what the message is here. That's what. Turn back on the people who are demotivating you. Turn back on the content that is demotivating. Yeah, maybe there is someone around you who takes so much from you and don't give you anything back. It's so hard to be with them. If that is the case, start taking care of yourself. And as you start taking care of yourself, that's when you will be moving on into the lights here. I'll take one more card for you guys. Yeah, wow, we have the Ace of Swords. Again, we have the Magician. You're a magician, you're a powerful manifestor. But something is there in your life that is taking your energy away from you. It feels like your energy is leaking here. And that's why you're not getting what you want. You're not getting the victory that you want. Maybe it's a situation, or maybe someone around you who is taking your energy. So be very, very discerning with who you spend your time with. If you're spending time with a person and when you're away from that person, after spending time, when you go home, you feel very drained. If that is the case, maybe now is the time to show your back to them. Right now, this is the time to focus on your dreams, your goals, on yourself, right? It's the time to work on your shadow self. It's the time to work on like giving more love to you. Working on self-love. That's what it feels like. Working on your goals, working on your dreams, clearing your mind, trusting your instincts. This is the time to do that. For some of you, if you feel like, yeah, I need to stop meeting this person, you might have a feeling, do that. And yes, you are going to overcome these challenges. You will be feeling very clear, not confused at all. You are going to get your victory. So take care of yourself. Put all the eggs that is yours. It feels like your cup is there, and your last one drop also someone around you is taking. You're not recharged, you're not recharging, you're not getting what's yours, you're just giving, right? So first, take care of yourself, and as you take care of yourself, when your cup will overflow, give the overflow to other people. That's what your soul is trying to tell you. You're kind, yes, you give a lot, you pray for everyone, and that's so good. Do that. Keep praying for everyone. But if someone is draining you this much, you have every right to take care of you. Okay, if someone is making you confused all the time, you have every right to step back, right? You have every right to do that. So don't allow anyone to play with your emotions. Don't allow anyone to tell you who you are. Maybe there is a person who always kind of to talk to you in a bad way, or tell you that you're not worthy for this, you're not worthy for that, kind of manipulates you, gaslights you. This is the time to let them go. Take few steps back from this person, go away from this person, go in a different direction here, and you know it in your gut that this person is not right. You know it. With this, trust your instincts, but you haven't been. Your soul is urging you to trust your instincts now. Okay, so that's all the messages here for you guys at this time. That's what you need to hear. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care.